Let me tell you what works. Usually something that's unexpected, because there's the normal things that you train for and the normal things that you train to defend against. And then that thing that you didn't train for happens unexpectedly and catches you. This is why today I want to talk about and show you how to do the invisible kick or the twist kick. Now, the twist kick is not going to knock you out. It can, depending on where you throw it, but usually it's to score a point. So here, talking about kicks, whenever you stand across from your opponent, what do you train for? What do they train to defend? Usually a front kick, usually a roundhouse kick, depending on, like, even if it comes from the back leg, roundhouse kick, or if it comes from the front leg, roundhouse kick. If it comes from front leg, front kick, even if it comes from the back leg, front kick, okay? But the reason why this twist kick works is because you're always training for, like, if you're gonna get hit on this side, you're usually expecting it to come from this leg. But the twist kick, what it does is it takes this action, and instead of throwing it over here, you're twisting and you're throwing it over here. Now, how you can knock people out with this kick or hurt them really bad is throw the twist kick at their jaw. But how it works is you chamber it like a front kick, but then you twist your leg and you hit just like that, okay? As opposed to hitting this way, whenever you chamber, the kick goes, you bring your foot inside, and then you attack it just like that. So that's basically how you do the twist kick. It's pretty easy. It's not something that is seen, because that's the reason why I call it the invisible kick, because it's not like a normal way of throwing a kick. So twist kick, you can throw it from the front leg here, or you can bring it up from the back leg here, just like that. And depending on how hard you throw it, depending on where you throw it, you can really hurt the person. Now, there's people that I've seen throw a twist kick all the way up using the ball of their foot to somebody's jaw, and it really hurts. You know, as a matter of fact, it can knock you out if it's put on the right spot. But the kick, this is the reason why the kick is not really seen, because it's coming up from such a different place. Whenever you do things that people don't usually train for, that's what works, you know? So practice the twist kick. Practice the twist kick, put it as part of your arsenal, and you will see how it works for you. You know, even if it doesn't knock the person out, probably gonna surprise them a little bit, you know? From here, maybe you get their hands up, and then you, bam, coming from the side, just like that, right in their stomach. You know, or you can even twist kick on the inside of someone's leg, because usually, like, let's say a leg kick, you're bam, you can hit this way, or usually bam, like this way. I've been watching a lot of low kick championship. You know, your twist kick can come here to their inner thigh. Boom, just like that, you know? Just like that. Boom. Okay, depending on the leg, you know? Practice the twist kick. It's a kick that you will see that when you do it, well, first you got to practice it so you can get it right, and then practice it on people, and you'll see. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, oh man, that one actually did slip in, you know? And from there, you can follow up with things. Bam, that gets in, bam, bam. You know, you can follow up with different things, but it's a really good kick to practice. It will work for you, but it's not gonna work for you if you first don't work it. I don't want you to just throw it out of the blue. Practice it, and then, you know, give it a chance. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that match. I believe it was Anthony Pettis where in the UFC, he jumped off the cage and kicked that guy in the face. Who does that? You know what I mean? Who does that? Who practices for that? But that's why it worked, because it was so out of left field that it's just like, oh, okay, oh, he's running, boom. All of a sudden, the guy gets dropped. You know, it's little things like that that work. So always try to, you know, of course, you want to train in the basics, you know, the jabs, the roundhouse kicks, the front, all that stuff. But also, you know, have a little something in your back pocket that's only for you, and that's something that you've been working on that's not so conventional, that people don't usually train for. Always have that little thing in your back pocket. You know, just a little something for you, you know? So practice a twist kick, chambering like the front kick, bringing your leg on the inside, boom. Whether it's there or to the face, it works. So give it a shot, and yeah, drop a comment. Let me know how it worked for you, because it will work if you work it. And that's all I got for you guys. So go ahead and click on one of these other videos. You know, preferably go and watch Coach Love, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.